Just firstly, how's the week been? A couple of good results over the last couple of weeks?
Yeah, it's been a good week. Everybody's trained well. The ones who are injured are getting closer. Not so sure how close they'll be for Saturday, but you know they're all progressing, which is important.
What do you like with injuries? You mentioned there.
Like I say, George, Flinty, they're still progressing. I'm not sure they'll be fit for Saturday.
You don't think they'll play?
No, I don't think they'll be fit for Saturday.
What about this run of games coming up? I mean, against Wigan, these are games you are expected going for promotion, expected to win. There is a bit more pressure. I know you'll tell me there's no easy games, but these are games you are expected to win or get something from.
Well, you expect us to win them. And it amazes me that you experts are not sitting on the beach in Barbados because you know the results before the game starts.
Very true.
Yeah, but why ain't you in Barbados?
You're the manager. Would you not? You'd expect to beat Wigan to go for promotion, would you not?
No, I think that's disrespectful. I think what we've got to do, we've got to make sure we put a team out that has a go and a team that gives it everything. You know, there's so many conundrums that decide a game of football. It's not just about whether you've got better players. It's whether your players turn up, have a go, whether you have the breaks, whether you're, organised, and whether the other team are just off it. And hopefully all those things are in our favour. But unless you work hard, unless you go there and show them the respect they deserve, there's no easy game in this league.
What do you know of Wigan?
Well, they promoted last year. They've had, I think, a good season in respect of where they are at the moment. The first year in a league higher is always going to be tough. I think that's why you give Chris and Sheffield United so much credit last year. You know, they did fantastically well last year from coming up. So, the Wigans, the teams who have been promoted, it's always going to be tough for them. I think the initial first year of adapting, and they've done well. They've done well. I think they'll be pleased with their points tally so far.
Is there any update on the situation with Stuart Downing?
No, nothing. Obviously, that's being left to the powers to be. They did Stuart's contract. And it's a matter between Stuart, the chairman, and obviously Neil.
Just finally, you mentioned after the game on Saturday about a lot of games left. Do you still feel those automatic 2 positions are a possibility? Well, it's
a quarter of the games to go, so we're looking at 13 games to go. So that the road will still be bumpy. We'll have good times, we'll have bad times along the way. What you've got to do, as we've done all season, and hopefully we'll maintain it, is that if we have a bumpy patch, we seem to get out of it and push on. And that's what we've got to be ready for again. You can't think it's just going to be smooth all the time. But you've got to stay level, you've got to stay focused, and you've got to stay pointed in the same direction as a group. And hopefully we'll be able to do that.